The world is full of bizarre and mind-blowing facts that challenge what we think we know. From gravity-defying fires to ancient batteries, some truths are stranger than fiction. Science, history, and human nature all hold surprises that seem almost unbelievable, until you see the evidence. Ancient European cave paintings show handprints missing fingers, once thought to be accidental injuries. However, research suggests artists deliberately amputated their own fingers as part of rituals. This practice existed in 121 ancient cultures worldwide for ceremonies, mourning, and sacrifices. Children's fingerprints fade much faster than adults, with 76% disappearing within 7 days. A study found that kids' prints break down due to higher fatty acid production on their skin. This difference also makes children's fingerprints harder to detect using forensic methods. Archaeologists discovered an ancient altar on Mount Lycaon, Greece, filled with burned animal remains and artifacts. Among them was a 3,000-year-old adolescent skeleton, supporting ancient claims of human sacrifice rituals to Zeus. This suggests child sacrifice was more widespread than previously thought. A study found that women using oral contraceptives had a smaller hypothalamus, the brain region controlling mood and behavior. This change is linked to higher rates of depression and mood disorders. With over 150 million women taking the pill, these findings could lead to re-evaluating birth control's effects. In space, flames don't flicker. They form floating, blue spheres that burn differently than on Earth. Without gravity, fire spreads in slow, unpredictable ways and burns at lower temperatures. Stephen Embett suffered from hyperacusis, making his hearing painfully sensitive to everyday sounds. He could hear his eyeballs move and even internal bodily functions. Doctors diagnosed him with superior canal dehiscence syndrome, caused by a missing bone above the ear, which was later surgically repaired. In 2018, a heavily intoxicated man named Eugene Barbe was hit by a moving train, but miraculously survived. Witnesses assumed the worst, but Barbe stood up and walked away unscathed. Authorities found him later, and no charges were filed, as surviving a train impact was punishment enough. Survivalists in extreme cold can start fires using ice by shaping it into a clear lens. When sunlight passes through, it focuses heat strong enough to ignite dry grass. A strange paradox, using frozen water to create flames. A Harvard-Utah study found that merely thinking about money makes people more dishonest. Participants exposed to money-related words were more likely to lie and cheat in business decisions. The study suggests that financial thoughts trigger selfish behavior. People exposed to fast food images before viewing art or listening to music found the experiences less enjoyable. A Toronto study suggests fast food conditions the brain for impatience, making it harder to appreciate slow, meaningful moments. A study tracking 500,000 people for 5 years found that those with daily 2-hour commutes had lower cognitive scores. Their intelligence declined over time due to the mental inactivity of long drives. Similar effects were observed in people who watched over 3 hours of TV daily. Before you consciously process a new person, your brain has already formed a subconscious judgment in 0.1 seconds. These snap judgments are often highly accurate, predicting things like competence and political views. However, overthinking can distort initial impressions. People with calendar synesthesia visualize time as physical shapes, such as rings or horseshoes. Some see months floating in space, anchored around their bodies. This rare neurological condition gives individuals a unique ability to see time in a way that feels as real as physical objects. Sharks, snakes, and lions may seem deadly, but mosquitoes cause more deaths than any other animal. Carrying diseases like malaria and dengue, they kill over 700,000 people annually. Despite their small size, mosquitoes are the most dangerous creatures on Earth due to their ability to spread deadly infections. Smiling is usually linked to happiness, but forcing a smile can actually increase stress. Studies show that people required to smile in customer service roles experience higher rates of burnout and anxiety. Fake happiness may take a psychological toll, proving that not all smiles are genuine. Some places experience bizarre weather, like Venezuela's Catatumbo lightning, where storms last 260 nights a year. Other unusual phenomena include blood rain in India and fish falling from the sky in Honduras. These extreme weather events challenge our understanding of nature's unpredictability. 5,000 years ago, ancient humans used natural adhesives so strong that they could hold together weapons and tools. Some of these primitive glues were waterproof and as effective as modern superglue. Archaeologists still struggle to understand how early civilizations developed such advanced bonding techniques. Humans emit a faint glow, known as bioluminescence, that is invisible to the naked eye. Scientists using ultra-sensitive cameras have captured this natural light, brightest around the face and neck. The glow follows our biological clock, peaking in the afternoon and dimming at night. In Longyearbyen, Norway, dyeing is illegal because bodies don't decompose in the permafrost. Residents who fall critically ill must be transported elsewhere to pass away. Scientists have even recovered preserved viruses from buried corpses, proving how well the Arctic preserves remains. The Baghdad battery, a 2,000-year-old clay jar with copper and iron components, may be an ancient power source. Some researchers believe it functioned as a primitive battery, possibly for electroplating gold. If true, it would suggest early civilizations understood electricity far earlier than we thought. And that's a wrap for today. But don't worry, that was just the tip of iceberg. For more jaw-dropping discoveries, check our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe us.